Hello everyone, this is Sean and welcome back to episode number 51 of our Rimworld A16 Zippy's Folly Let's Play. When we left off it was the 9th of winter and the pawns of Zippy's Folly weren't really doing much of anything that I can remember, but we could be under raid right now as far as I know. I don't think we are, but I didn't really check up on, I didn't watch the end of the last video. Doesn't look like anything's going on out there, so I'm not too worried about it. I know we were struggling with power. That was the theme of the last episode, wasn't it? But we can probably pull that battery away for now. I think we're in better shape power-wise. I know I was wanting to expand this out to make room for those solar panels that I want to put in there. Probably should have a better idea of, well, I guess I have a pretty good idea of what the land is underneath there. I could build the wall right along there. As a matter of fact, I think I was going to let the game run a little bit to let everybody get caught up on chores. I wouldn't mind having the garden going in there and everything, but you know, we've already got a lot of chores for everybody to be doing as it is. Here we are in nighttime and our batteries are staying fully charged, so we must have had, not quite sure what we would have had that would have caused all the power shortages. This probably didn't help. The smelter uses so much power. Boy, why did I build this thing? And that I'm sure didn't help. I built it and I don't even have enough slag lined up to fill my defensive area, let alone start burning into metal. This should be set up to hold slag, right? No, let's set it up to where it does. Very good. Got more baby chicks we need to do something with. Animals. There they are right there. Looks like 3 males and a female. Might finally get that symbol thing down there. It's been a long time. I haven't been able to get it memorized yet. And then it looks like we have a good 10 eggs or whatever laying around. These eggs, they're just gonna keep sitting here, aren't they? Wander, come eat one of these. I know it sounds disgusting. You're gonna do it too. Just gonna give you guys a negative malice, not even any benefit to it or anything, you know. Like you're not even hungry or anything. You're just gonna eat these stupid things. Get sick, probably. Sun is rising yet again. How's our tree farm coming along? It's so close. We're gonna get a lot of timber out of here. Unfortunately, all these little trees are gonna be too underdeveloped to do anything other than just waste time. Looks like, no, those ones aren't even gonna be up there yet. Looks like our traders that we ordered have shown up. So let's wait for one of them to arrive. They're coming from, where are they coming from? Why isn't it showing me the, oh, there it is. They're coming from that way. And they're also coming from that way, so. We're kind of grouped together, not really. Split them up. As usual, Julian, you come talk to the slaver, I guess, and Erasmo, you're going to wake up and talk to, you know what? You don't need to wake up. Where is Julian? Wow, you are far away. Muffalo is pregnant? That's good. We want more Muffalo. Great. Alright, so. Apparently I still... Oh no, I could buy a slave. Huh. Decent grower with a green thumb. That's good. Psychically sensitive. That's whatever. Pretty good fighter. Good health. Really cheap too. I might just have to take you up on that, right? Oh, no, that's the prisoner that I have. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, it looked kind of familiar. All right, well, I don't want to sell my prisoner. So you have no slaves to sell me, which I didn't really expect. I was hoping that you would have glitter world medicine, but you don't have that either. So kind of a waste for me to bring you out here. But I can sell you my bows and stuff, which is, I knew there was going to be some good to bringing you out here anyways. Not entirely wasted. I've got a lot of weapons piled up. I guess I need to start paying a little better attention. I'm not going to need that one. That one's poor. So we're looking at normal and good. I'll hold on to those frag grenades. We don't need any of those. And there were personal shields. All right. Now I keep not seeing what is going on here with my, sorry about that, with the microphone. I just want to make sure that I'm not muted. All right, I'm not muted. That's good. One complaint I have about this microphone is there's this little, I've got a headset, and there's this little, oh, Julian, I wanted you to trade. So I guess Erasmo, you're going to come up and do that trading. There's a little red light that comes on when you have it muted, but you can't see it. Like, I'd have to like remove the headset or move the microphone dramatically to be able to see it. Which I guess moving the microphone isn't that big a deal, but you know, it's probably going to make a kind of noise, you know, when I move it, and you know, I don't want that. All right. Interesting that we have a real wide range of prices for our chickens, but we're just going to hold on to all of them for now. I don't need to worry about any of those animals. I don't need chem fuel. I guess I'll buy some Neutromine. Glitter World Medicine. Oh, I thought they were selling it. I guess not. You know what? I don't really need Neutromine either. I always buy components, though. I can sell that Yayo. I don't like having that around in the first place. I don't worry about that. Not worried about those. Don't want Go Juice. Jade isn't really doing me much good, but it's not going to hurt me. Research Neurotrainer. Yeah, now you offer it to me. Nothing there that I'm interested in. A bionic arm, I'm pretty much always interested in that. I still have 2 bionic eyes, huh? Well, I guess I don't need to buy another one then. I can't help myself. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to buy another one. We'll find out when I sell. Oh, I got all sorts of raggedy clothes to get rid of, so that is fine. I could just go down the. This pretty much pay for what I pay for bringing the merchant out here in the first place. So that's kind of nice. A little return on investment. Wow, there's a lot of dead man's clothes. I must have just gotten a big raid or something. All parkas. And I think these are set to sell at like 10% or 20% maybe of the regular price. Either way, that's a good deal. Look at that awful tribal wear, $30. All right, now we're getting into the regular clothes, like a shoddy shirt for $75. The prices are just very different than what they were in the older version. That's all I will say. I don't know why you would ever burn clothing. Even those dead man's clothes are still a pretty good bargain to sell. You know, with the exception of like the cloth toques and stuff, I suppose, and shoddy ones, but you know what I'm getting at. Even these, you know what I mean? They add up. $5 for a toque. All right, now we got awful. I don't need that. Don't need an awful pigskin hat. Get rid of those. I still have 3 superior cloth toques, so I don't need to worry about that. And get rid of some of these cheaper cowboy hats. Do I have any other cloth ones I don't want to keep around? No, it doesn't look like it. All right, and boy, we're still at a huge negative, so we'll get rid of all of those wooden racks that were not doing me any good, and we'll start in on the plasteel racks, and we should be able to quickly turn the tide on that and get it up to 2,700 like that. Oh, look at that. Almost perfect. And we still have, oh, we have a legendary rack there that we can get rid of. Beautiful. Oh, I love trading. so much better than it used to be. I mean, you just had to sit around and wait for ships to show up, although they did show up pretty frequently back then, in like Alpha 10 or whatever. So what did we get here? Some herbal medicine? Meh, whatever. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Well, that was a profitable trade exchange. How are we doing on resources here? So we have 1,700 plasteel, so we probably should burn through another thing. Somebody on Reddit was talking today about how difficult plasteel is to come by, and it sounds like me before deep drilling, because I used to cherish that stuff for, you know what I mean, very specialized purposes, and treated it like gold. And I was like, you must have never discovered deep drilling, because, woo, it is a very profitable. Let's look at our history here. So we don't have a big spike when we discovered deep drilling, which I don't remember. Somewhere around here is probably when we got our deep drills operating. But you can tell by looking at our, you can see that that wealth has stayed the same, and this wealth has increased dramatically. So I guess it must have been somewhere around here that we discovered it. I don't know. But I didn't get a big spike in my wealth, and that's because I only have a few guys out there drilling at a time. And I did want to make careful consideration to not spiking up my wealth either. I don't really need to be crushed by raiders. The raiders that we're facing right now seem pretty reasonable. Winter is getting closer to being over, but it's still not over. I'm happy with our chicken farm. We are about to run out of food for the chickens, though, so that's going to start costing us some regular food, which might turn out to be a problem. I probably should order a bulk goods trader on the next round of trading. So here we're going to do vegetarian, and we're going to set one up in all of the areas here. Critical. So you're on kibble. Caribou self-tamed, huh? Well, that'll get us a little bit of beef. Or maybe it's fifth meat. I shouldn't talk about fifth meat. We're going to put vegetarian there. And over here is where we're going to want... Whoops, that's the wrong key. Right there. There you go. Storage. Do I not have a... I just don't have a vegetarian spot set up. Very good. Okay, well, that'll keep some food for the poor animals. We're going to jump to location. This caribou, we're going to, let's assign it to our home area. Somewhere around here. Where are you at, caribou? There you are. Home area, please. And then we're going to kill you pretty shortly once you get into the home area. Just keep an eye out for it. Here he comes. Slaughter. You're not going to last very long. Let's get these things uninstalled, please. I hope I didn't have everybody working on them. Good, I didn't. I just have the quality constructors working on them. I could be making even more money if I restricted it to only my very best constructor, but I think in the long term, having the secondary constructors working on it, you know, it's going to increase their skills. I could be doing to train up constructors is also polish these floors. That's right, but what I was going to do is not give anybody any tasks so I can get caught up on everything, because there's probably hauling and cleaning. I mean, look, there's a lot of blood. Yeah, cleaning, we're way behind on cleaning. Yeah, a lot of filthy areas, so let's, I just gotta stop clicking so much. Let the pawns do their work. We just have too few pawns, that's all. How are we working on Canva here? Awful prison cell, probably because it's dirty. But alright otherwise. And now look at all that hauling that's being wasted. Kevin's up to up there. He burned through uninstalling those racks, so that was fast. Well, at least they're only hauling it to here. When they were hauling all those weapons back and forth to here, that was just preposterous. A little food poisoning for our muffalos there. That's good. Help them out while they're pregnant. Looks like we have more chicks born. All hens? No, one rooster down at the bottom. Hen, rooster. Yeah, well, you animals are definitely going to get food poisoning because you're going to be eating raw vegetables for a long time. Biosphere Manager being chased by pirates. Biosphere Manager sounds pretty good. She's only 34. And she's Erasmo's sister. Everybody seems to be related to Erasmo, but you know what? We are going to offer safety here. That sounds like a pretty good, and Yumi sounds familiar, and I don't know if that's good or bad, but usually if I recognize a pawn, that's good. So let's offer safety, drop the speed. What do we got here? Yumi is rivals with Nick. Yikes. This was a bad choice. Oh, and incapable of dumb labor. Wow, boy, what a terrible situation I've put myself in. Well, you're going to focus on animals and growing, that's for sure. Yikes. That's why you should never accept those. Wow, how do I not learn that? All right, you're a lot like Christian, apparently. So handle and grow, and then probably mine, and you're not going to research because we just don't, I mean, you can research, but we just don't research anymore. Wow. I'm going to take Norberto off of handling. And what would I want to take off of mining? Ben is not that talented, but you know what? Zippy could be better used doing other things. So we're going to move Zippy down. We have Erasmo, Julian, Ben, and Yumi are our gardeners. All right, that's good. Let's let you run away there. I want to look at their Erasmo, Ben, Yumi. And then Zippy is going to stay on day shift. Great. So we have 4 on day, 5 on night, which is weird, but that's when we want people gardening. All right, here comes those raiders. A group of pirates from the Dagger Lobsters have arrived nearby. They are attacking immediately. That's not much of a group. We got 3, 6, 10, 13 raiders, and doesn't look like any particularly scary weapons. So let's restrict everybody to the temp zone. Right? I'd say that's fine. Yumi. Oh, we need to address a couple of things with Yumi. Well, first off, you're the worst fighter ever. So Norberto is definitely going to stay on melee. Erasmo, see, you're incompetent too, so that's why you're set up for melee. I mean, I guess I could set Yumi up for melee. They don't get too involved anyways. So there we go, melee or Yumi, you're a melee fighter, and you're also going to get a name here, which I will announce shortly. Looks like we have made it through to Velasco. So welcome to the colony, Velasco. I'm sorry that you are, let's say, very specialized in your skills, so you're probably not going to be noticed very much, since basically all you're going to do is spend your time in the garden. You aren't going to be much of a fighter, so I'm going to complain about your incompetence on the battlefield. But you know, it's just how it goes. In the future, for future episodes, I'll be randomizing the lists and trying to use people's names I haven't used already. Oh, now how did it know to put you on? Oh, because that's Erasmo. That's how. Yeah. Anyways, that's the drawback to naming pawns in Rimworld, as like a lot of the pawns suck. So you know, I'm going to be complaining about my poor viewers. They don't deserve that. They deserve. You guys deserve all the highest praise because you make me feel popular, and I like that. So I appreciate you watching. I hope you'll click the like button down below. Don't worry, we still. I think we're gonna be able to. Oh, we are getting a little close on time, aren't we? It's not very often we leave off in the middle of a raid. We might do that this time around. Let's see what those guys are up to. Just gonna come bang on the doors. We still have a lot of time before we have to start worrying about really fighting. Let's go ahead and turn that on. This guy can bang on those doors all he wants. If he takes a door down, I'm not too worried about it. I thought they were gonna attack my moisture evaporators, but they aren't, so that's good. Still have plenty of time. Like, they're probably gonna attack my deep drill, unfortunately. But that's to be expected as well. So they're cleaning the snow out. That must mean they're... you know what? I don't need to keep that clean. We're so behind on our... Alright, let's get everybody drafted and stop worrying about stupid stuff like that. Alright, come on over here, everybody. These guys make weird decisions. Why are you trying to break through the wall into that bedroom? I mean, if that's what you want to do, buddy, it's your funeral. Alright, so, Ben, you don't have a gun for some reason. Probably because you're new. Is that an actual, okay, that is, yep, Ben A. Oh, Ben a loner. Boo, that's not very nice, game. What do you got to do that? I'll have you equip that LMG. And let's send a guard up with you. And you two can go over to this door. Like that. And how about... yeah, the rest of you guys can stay where you are. Why don't you come up here as well? And Velasco, you may as well be up there. And Nick, we'll send you down here. And Kevin, right there maybe. Christian, right there. And I really got to get those trees chopped down. And it sounds like he bypassed the thing to go ahead and attack my garden. Now he's going to potentially do some damage to my garden by knocking a hole in that wall. But I don't think it's anything that is going to be too critical. I can't really get anybody over there to repair the wall in time, I don't think, anyway. So we're just going to have to... oh boy, if it wipes out my crops, though, that would be a disaster. Now I'm all worried about those crops down there. We'll get this raid over with soon enough. Oh, yeah, of course. Well, we're going to get this raid over with before we end the episode, and then we'll end the episode and we'll deal with the aftermath in the next episode. I probably should move these guys maybe over to here. And these two I'll move to, like, here. There we go. You guys can go there. Oh, you guys don't even have any ranged weapons anyways. I don't really want you to equip that mace. Critical alert fire. Oh, shit. Now, see, that could do some damage. Alright, you guys go ahead and open fire. Oh, and you're immediately getting shot as well. Alright, we're fleeing. So, Nick, come down here and start putting out these fires. Kevin. Prioritize working on sandstone wall. There you go. Great. And the rest of it we will worry about in the next episode, or maybe I'll take care of assigning everybody their tasks and unclearing all that stuff between episodes. But either way, if you've enjoyed watching this episode, you should click the like button down below. Let me know that way. It's a good way to communicate you're having liked this episode. It's right there in the name. And be sure to tell your friends that they should be watching this series and my other series, which are fun. And also leave a comment in the comment area. I like talking to you guys. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate all the views and likes and everything. The views especially, though. That's, I think, what really counts. And our channel continues to grow and get more popular, so I appreciate that as well. Let's keep it going. Thanks, everybody. See you next time. Bye.